Okay, so right here in your kickoff, I know I've pointed this out a lot, but right here you front flip. Alright, your second jump right here. What you do is you flip forward instead of flipping to the front right or front left, and that's what you should do on every kickoff instead of just for straight forward. Because if you do straight forward, if the opponent does forward left or forward right, they can completely win the kickoff. You don't want to, okay, right here you don't want to take ball cam off for this long, because in 1v1s right here they could already be going for the ball and like be hitting it to the goal, and you're leaving, and your choice to come over here for this boost, you completely left your goal wide open because you came on this side of the boost and then you kind of came around, which leaves everything on this side of the map just wide open for the opponent to shoot and score. Okay, so there's, alright, this could have been bad. What was wrong here is when you turned it into the goal, you turned like this. So what this does is it just leaves the goal wide open for him to just shoot and score. So alternatively, you need to turn into the goal so that you're in goal rather than out of the goal. Oh, pop it over. Oh, you didn't need to do that. Okay, so right here, you could have made a very good fast break. And right here, he stopped, he's trying to hit the ball. But what I think he should have done is been back here and kind of get ready to pop the ball over him rather than just taking the ball way off to the left. I think he could have had an opportunity to score right there. Okay, and right here you kind of follow him. I guess you're trying to take his boost, take the corner boost, but right here you stayed on the wall and kind of came down. But all this space between this extra route you took, all this extra space is extra time you took to get to goal, and as you climb the ranks, that extra space is going to factor into how quick your opponents can score. And that's a good clear. To the right, good. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to pull up this other video for. So right here, this is very good. You notice he's going back. You notice he's coming back for the corner boost back here. So you get on the left side of the ball and start dribbling it to the right. That's very good. And what I wanted to pull up and show you real quick is alternatively, because what you do is you just try to stay with it and you jump right there. Right here you should be able to tell he's going to be able to block the ball 100%. And so what I wanted to pull up and point out to you is this is something I did in a free play to show you. So when you're about right here and you notice he's going to block the ball, jump in front of it to get a block so that you increase your potential to score. So let me show this to you again. So the opponent was coming over this way. Let's just play this. And so he's about right here. So pre-jump, jump in front of the ball because he's going to clear it out this way. So you can pre-jump and jump in front of the ball and get a block and increase your chance of scoring. Get mid boost, get mid boost. So right here you don't have boost for quite a while after this attempt. I kind of like the idea coming out of the top of the goal right there. But right here, he's completely out of the picture. You don't have any boost, and the middle boost is available for you to take. So right after this hit, I would go for this middle boost so that you have boost to make a play. And right here, you just need to back up. Yeah, get the middle boost now. Good. Okay, so here's something kind of advanced. So right here, after you turn, when you get the hang of, when you get more car control, you can actually jump for this and hit the ball up in the air. Because if you would have hit this ball, went up in the air and hit the ball, it would be coming down into the goal, and there's no way you can save it. But that's something for, you know, once you get out of gold. I'll go to the front of the goal. Oh, okay. So right here, you were very deep in your goal, and also you didn't pick up any small boosts coming back, so you have no boost. And look how deep you are on your goal. You're right about midline, maybe a third of the way inside of your goal. But right here, you're too far inside of the goal, and you didn't turn to get your car facing forward so you could block the ball. And you did it late, which is why he managed to just get it past you. Okay, so here on the kickoff, you jumped a little early, I want to say, on your first jump and the second. No, that's not an early jump. But you front flipped early, in my opinion. Because look where you hit the ball. You hit the ball with the trunk of your car instead of the hood of your car. So you just hit it with the trunk instead of the hood. So what you need to be doing on your kickoffs, I think you did it on the first one in the game, is jump into the ball and hit it. Use your second jump as you're touching the ball with your hood of the hood of your car. Okay, I think you look behind you right here. Yeah, so right here is good. You know, you're using your analog stick to look behind you. But what you need to do is you don't see him anywhere. Find him before you go back to looking at the ball. Find out where he is, so you kind of have an idea of what you're going to do. Oh, he whiffed. You should capitalize. Good. Yeah, so right here, this is a good example of you capitalizing on your opponent's mistakes, and that's one of the main things that will give you success in 1v1 is capitalizing on mistakes made by the opponent. That's, in my opinion, one of that's the basis, really, of 1v1s is capitalizing. Challenge. He doesn't have boost. And you're forfeiting ball control. And then he got that boost. Okay, so right here, after this kickoff, he doesn't have any boost. He's not using any. And you just got full. So the fact that you have 100 boost and he has none puts you in such an advantageous position over him. But you just forfeit ball control and you really didn't need to. And right here again, when you turn in the goal, you turn to the right. You came out this way, and you just need to kind of come back. I would recommend coming back, turn to the left. Or if you want to keep turning to the right, take more of a direct angle at the goal and turn to the right so you're back here instead of up here. Okay, so right here you just noticed that he's right here. He just came flying past you. Right here, I know you score, but I would be looking behind you just to see where he is so you see how much time you have to make a play. Because sometimes people will rush these kind of hits because they don't know where the opponent is, and they'll end up missing a free goal. Because in 1v1s, when you do something like this, when they're on your side of the map and you're about to score, sometimes they just turn their car upside down and just sit there, and they're not even trying because they know you're going to score. But some people often mess up because they don't know, what the opponent's doing. So just on your retreat right here, just look behind you, see what he's doing. Yeah, oh, that was laggy. But yeah, it's the same thing, just try and hit it with the front of your car. Oh, you could have challenged that a little faster. Oh, good, you're looking at him right there. But right here, you kind of take your time to go for this ball. If you didn't take as much time, like you've got your boost and you don't have any momentum, you don't use it until he jumps. And if you would have just used your boost a lot, a lot sooner, if you would have went for the ball quicker, you would have been able to beat him 100%. Okay, you just rushed this hit, I think. Yeah, you just you're under-calculated where it went. So right here, you need to take your time, and what I mean by take your time is not necessarily slow down, but take your time looking to see where the ball's going so that you know where your car needs to go to get the block. And also, after you messed up, I noticed up here in the chat, you're kind of berating yourself in chat. And my recommendation, and you're spamming your camera right here. I mean, yeah, you're mad at yourself. You messed up, but mistakes gonna happen. I mean, they're unavoidable, but they're bound to happen at some point in time. And when you're spamming in quick chat, kind of talking down to yourself, you show your opponent that you're mad. And if you're playing against a good opponent, like when you get to Diamond, Champion, and whatever, opponents will start taking advantage of that. They'll take advantage of you feeling like shit and just take advantage of you and win the game because of that. So, don't show your opponent that, you're frustrated. And also, I would recommend just, don't even show any frustration. Just, okay, you messed up, move on to the next thing. Mistakes are always going to happen, no matter what rank you are. That was a good kickoff. Okay, that was good. Oh, if you front flip, yeah. Okay, so right here's a good clear, but he hits you up on the wall. You could have beat him to this corner boost if you front flip right here, in my opinion. So right here you don't have boost. That was a good way to kind of get around him. Almost got the hit on him. And right here you need to go for the ball. You're just letting him play. You're letting him do whatever he wants. And you should have just went for that a little sooner. Okay, so whatever you do in 1v1s, this is what you should never do. Never do this. If I'm this guy over here, and I notice that as I'm coming up on the kickoff, there's so many things he can do. He has the whole map to himself. He can go up the wall for an air dribble. He can just kind of pop it up, come into the goal. He can start dribbling it that way. He can hit it above the goal, which is going to force you to jump up. And sometimes, when people sit back and goal like this, and they go up for the clear, they hit it off weak to the left or the right, and that gives them a perfect opportunity to score. So, I mean, there's so many things that could go wrong with this. Don't ever do this. And if you do that, for some reason he kept it on the ground, I'm going to guess it's because he didn't notice you stayed back. But right here, your shot kind of went off to the side. It just needs to be a little more accurate. Because if this is towards the goal, this is probably a goal for you. Right here, go for a demo. Demo. Okay. And he's gonna clear over here. Yeah. Okay, so right here, after you get this hit, I would be going for a demo. If you can demolish him right here, it's a free goal all day. But you're just playing a little too passive, so that kind of forces him to, or not forces, but it allows him to make a play. That was a good backflip clear. Oh, score this, score it. Oh, it's just off, okay. But yeah, right here you should have. Okay, yeah, you flip to the right. Let's look at this again. Yeah, you flip to the right, and if you flip to the left, I believe you would have gotten a more on-shot goal. And you flip to the left, the ball goes this way, if that makes sense. But yeah, he stayed on the ground this whole time, so that could have been a goal. Okay, good, you're playing off of his hit. I'm going to assume you tried to go for this, because this is a mistake I make sometimes. You know, I'm backing up and I'm trying to go for the ball, but I just flip backwards. I don't know what your intention was here. I'm going to assume it was to go for the ball, but even if it wasn't, it was still okay. Turn, pop it. Oh, you messed up. Yes, there you go in chat again. Don't be doing that, because not only will it keep your opponent from knowing that you're feeling like crap, but it'll help you keep yourself positive. You know, just okay. You really didn't need to jump off the wall right here. I'm going to assume you're thinking about trying to come up here and make a fancy play. In 1v1s, fancy plays are completely and totally risky, because if you go up the wall and you screw up, you're going to be over here on your opponent's wall and they can just go to goal. And what I always do, it's funny because when I play 1v1s and I'm against somebody that maybe they only go for wall shots or ceiling shots or something, you know, I make a block. All I have to do is just hit it towards their goal and it's free. I oftentimes will do that and just turtle my way in to get a turtle goal because they're completely out of the play. Oh, it was almost. Okay, and yeah, I wanted to pull up this other clip right here of an alternate way for you to jump for this. So let's pull this up. So when you're coming sideways to the ball, jump and air roll to the side so that when you front flip towards the goal. Because what you did is you came up and under the ball and kind of hit it up, but you just barely got a little backwards angle with it. Yeah, right here again, it's another early jump on the kickoff. Yeah, you hit it with your trunk again right here. You know, just hit that with the front of your car. Good, good. I like that you didn't try to go for the ball because you knew he wasn't going to be able to score this. I like this, that you went for boost. That was good. You scored this right, yeah. So this could have been a much easier goal right here on this hit if you would have just hit it harder and more towards the goal. Because as you can see, kind of went to the side of the goal rather than at the goal, and that's just going to come with practice. But you still scored, so either way it's fine. There's a good kickoff, yeah. Go back, he's going to hit. Good. Oh, you didn't need to go that back. Okay. So right here, I don't really think you should have went all the way back. I think you could have turned on this ball and hit it, because he didn't have much boost at all, but it still resulted in nothing for him. Okay, that's good. You went for a little mind game here. That's extremely efficient in 1v1s. But right here, you just kind of make a little zigzag. What you should alternatively do is come to the sides of the ball, because they don't know. If you're just on the sides of the ball, they're not going to know where you're going to hit it. But if you're doing what you're doing, you're staying on this side of the ball and you're just zigzagging, well, they know they can get a clear off of this, which is what he does right there. And right here, if you backflipped, like if you would have realized and started reversing a little sooner, I'll try to get, I was not pausing when I needed to. Still not. But if you would have started back reversing sooner, and about right here, because you've got momentum going forward, if you would have reversed, you probably would have come up about here and then backflipped. You could have scored this. And then right here, you come around on the ball. You come around to the left, and he's going to the right. And so right here, he can, if he's good, he'll be able to score it, but he doesn't. And he should have been able to score it on his second touch. On this touch right here, he should have been able to hit it over you, but he didn't. Good, 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 good. I love doing this on 1v1s. Forcing your opponent to make a play. That's very, very good. That's perfect. Especially when you have the lead. Because I like doing that in 1v1s, because it forces your opponent to make a play when they really don't want to. So it puts your opponent in an uncomfortable position. And it's kind of funny, because sometimes one thing I like to do is, let's kind of pause it where your car's back here. Sometimes when I'm playing 1v1s and there's somebody that just retreats, get boost, and goes to their goal, the ball's still on my side of the map. What I like to do is I'll just hit the ball to my corner and get big boost and just sit in my corner if I have the lead. Or sometimes if it's tied, and I just sit there and wait for them to make a play. And if they don't, I'll just keep sitting there, or I'll just start a dribble and kind of do whatever, because I have total ball control. And that was good of taking advantage of the control that you had over the ball right there. So yeah, just main points is work on your turns when you're getting into the goal. Get to the ball quicker. Overall, play at a faster pace, but play at a faster pace where you don't rush your hits. Like when you're going to your hits, take your time to think about what you're doing, where you're going, where you need to go. Oh yeah, and like I mentioned on the kickoff where you just sat in goal, do not ever do that. You can get away with some stuff at lower levels, kind of like bronze, silver, gold. But when you get up at the higher elos, when you get into plat and diamond champion, that is an absolutely horrible idea. So I would highly recommend to not do that anymore. And just work on challenging. Challenge quicker, use your boost quicker. And like I said, just play overall faster.